So what we want to have like a cupboards set up, okay, and that means we'll go out and purchase what you require, and for every item to have an area to go in, so that not only the boys know where to find it, that the reps that come in, they don't have to go to Ross or any of the boys and say, oh, do you need this, do you need that? They can just go to the cupboard and go, yeah, they need one of them, two of them and three of them, and then they're gone. You're not holding the shop up, because every minute they hold the shop up 70, 80 odd cents an hour, 80 cents or whatever it is. So what we need is you to design something along them lines. Also think about what products they use, or what equipment they use out there. Do we need to duplicate the equipment? Okay, so one of the things that they use a lot is their sanding trolley. Well, my idea, and you, I want you to develop things. You might say, well, I can see that we need not two of them sanding machines. I don't know if we've got two or three out there, but we may need one more. But I think, in my mind, they're pretty messy, aren't they?
Yes.
Why are they messy?
Because, I don't know. It's really,
have a think.
They got really bad organisation type of skills, but it's, yeah.
So, why do you think they're messy? How many painters, how many people you got out there?
Yeah, there's a load.
There's 6 of them. So everybody's, in my mind, everybody's using each other's trolleys.
Yeah.
So you talk to people like Ali, he likes to be very clean and tidy. Yeah. He hates having to clean up.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind cleaning up, but he hates it when people are messy too, right? So then the burden's on him.
Yeah.
So I'll consider this, that each of the prepper guys all have their own card, maybe with a flag on it, and Ali's got a red flag, and what's his name's got a blue flag, and the other one's got a green flag, right? So they're responsible for their own trolleys.
Yeah.
So nobody's pinching their trolley, right? It's all nice and organised. They've only got themselves to blame, okay? One of the things that was really brought up out there, because we had an open forum, and one of the things is brought up about their prep style bottles, right? They might have one or maybe two, okay? And it could be all over the shop, everybody's looking for it.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Where is it? Oh, Grace, you know where it is, you know where it is, and you walked around, how long have you spent looking for it? Why haven't we got, like on plenty of poles out there, we have a sign, laminated sign, we've got a laminator. You've got the talents, I believe, to make these cards up with, like, on the computer and that, so you'll come in here and you'll get on the computer. So that's a bit of work you can do in here. You'll make up a design for that. Prep style bottle, 1, 2 or 3, whatever, and they can be in different spots around the shop. Or if you say, look, I reckon we need on the trolleys, we need that for the person to do the job. Look, think about what stuff that we use on an everyday basis, right? Razor blades are another beauty. We buy packets of razor blades. Every time somebody wants a razor blade, they get it, they use it and just throw it. There's thousands of them there. How much could we save a year on razor blades? In fact, we can get to the point, Brittany, where, look, you create your own job, really. You've created a job because we've got budgets to meet in our paint sales, so how much paint we use, how much, I hope I'm not talking too quick for you, how much consumables you use. You know what a consumable is? That's your sand and paper and all that sort of stuff. Paint's liquid, that's one. We monitor how much that is as a percentage of paint sales that so how much we've charged out there for paint, how much does it actually cost us for the liquids, okay? So we can tell you to the dollar or to the percentage how much that is, okay? But we can also tell you how much the cost of consumables are to the dollar or to the percentage. So all of a sudden, Brittany's come in here, she's got this great idea, She's put it all up on the wall. These products and all that. That's where they are. The boys are just walking over and getting them. So all of a sudden we're more efficient there. But also we're not wasting stuff. We know we only need those grits of paper. We don't need all them other grits. So they're in there. That's all you use, boys. That's all you need, right? All of a sudden, what do we see here? We see our consumables come down by percentage. Okay. We know averages on percentages for paint. We know averages through lots of shops throughout Australia and New Zealand. Okay. And we know what the average is, or the benchmark, and how can we get below that? And that's a way of doing it. Okay, so we're saving money.
Yep.
So we've got to reward people for saving money. Whether or not we reward you or reward everybody in the whole shop for it. Because I'll be rewarded, because instead of, I'll give you an example, say your paint bill's $200,000 a year, okay? And the average is 8% of that, is 8% of the work is paint, rightio? So 8% of that, if we can get below that, as far as we're only using 7%, and believe it or not, we're using 5.5. We're really low in our shop. We're really good. So we're very conservative with our materials, right? So we're not wasteful. So, but the other thing is, when it comes to consumables, we're very wasteful, or we are not organised. We already know that. So for you to come in and try and get our cost of material down, a wet material paint would be very difficult. Very difficult, you know, in fact. But if it was to actually get the consumables down, very easy, because there's room. We know that the average is, 1.2% or something, or whatever it is. I've got the statistics there, but we could get you to actually make a difference, and you can see that you've been value adding to our shop. Okay, so for me, you can see how excited I am about it. All right, I am. I'm really excited. Plus, I can see that it's a better environment for them to work. They'll be more happy. Okay, we're more efficient, and you've learnt something from it, and believe me, you've done something for our shop. Okay, and who knows where it goes. All right, so it's not meaning that you're going to be out there rubbing down. Okay, not to say that you're not also going to be doing that too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not saying that that's not, but I want you really, for me, I want you to focus on, if you're interested in what I'm saying, because you've got to be as passionate as what I am about doing it, because there's nobody else, there's not many other shops around, certainly not in the country, in the country areas are doing this. There's a few in the city, I know. And it may be that through PPG we organise that we take you to a shop that's all organised like that, and you know, like we want you to be able to make a difference out there. You will value add to our business, and also, you know, somehow we've got to reward you, all right? Although we know that there's guidelines there, but you will be rewarded, all right? But yeah, now, so given that it's not. You won't be rubbing down all the time or doing that.
What parts of what he was talking about really interest you that meet your skills?
His majority that he said I'm good at.
Okay, yep.
I don't know really, but yeah, I like the idea.
Do you think you could do it?
Yeah.
I really, Brittany, I reckon you can. Given that I've had a small discussion with Jeff about things, and one of it was you're very artistic, very good with like you can design stuff on the computer, even like old Jakey and that, you know, like because he at the minute he hates the mess. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, he was talking about it before.
Yeah.
And I'm just like.
And he hates the mess, and he's got some. A dish that he's brought back from. He goes every year to Holland, and his mate's got a shop over there. €3 million it cost him to set it up. Beautiful, absolutely magnificent shop. we're trying to find a disc somewhere, but he's dying to show all the guys and say, well, hang on, we can do this out here.